Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I'm going to be reviewing two sets by ZURU Max. They seem to be up-and-coming LEGO competitors. I actually do not know how long they've been around, but I saw these at my local Walmart for very cheap. One was $7 and the other one was $20. So I'm going to be reviewing and comparing two of these sets today. As you can see, we got a lot of stuff here, but let's review these smaller of the sets first, so we'll get some of this stuff out of the way here. So this first set we have here, I believe, is called Dino Escape. It comes with one vehicle and one dinosaur. Surprisingly, these sets do not come with any sort of like characters or figures or anything. And I think that's because they know that no matter what type of character they try to create, people will always just prefer Lego minifigures, which I understand, but it still would be nice to get some sort of character to use in this like play set, especially for like younger kids who might not have that much Lego minifigures if they're getting one of these for their first time. But let's go ahead and look at the dinosaur first, since that's probably what most people came here to look at. So, limited articulation, it's pretty much just in the arms, the legs do not move, the tail does not move, none of it has a rubber part. It's, as you can see, it's very glossy. It's it's a solid plastic, but I wouldn't say, it's hard to tell if it's as solid as actual Lego parts. I would not trust dropping this on the ground from a great height. I would be afraid if that broke. So we'll do a quick size comparison for this one. This is their Raptor equivalent, I guess. So we have a standard Lego Raptor here. Almost pretty much the same size. The Raptor is just a little bit taller, and he has, obviously, the Raptors have more articulation. But overall, I'd say they're pretty much almost the same size. And then here's compared to an Atrociraptor, which is much smaller, but has similar articulation, except the arms don't move on this one. First, let's talk about the instructions. I do like the instructions. It is very easy to read, and I like how they highlight parts of the bricks that are interacting with each other. You can see here what I mean, where the plates go on top of each other. Something I don't like is, one, how the bags are numbered. It's very hard to see. The numbers are very small, and that it isn't one bag at a time. So if you're building the helicopter or the Jeep, you're opening like 5 bags at a time, and I wish it would be much easier if it was just consolidated to steps at a time in one bag, just like how Lego does it. And it does come with sticker sheets. I did not apply the stickers to these sets, but this is what the sticker sheet looks like for the smaller set, and then I'll just show the one for the bigger one. More stickers. But yeah, they are clear and they do just peel off. I have to say, I really like how clear backed they are. Sometimes Lego's clear back stickers are not the clearest, but these, I really like how clear they are. You can barely even tell that it's on something. But yeah. Anyways, on to the Jeep. I have to say, this is pretty well built. All the pieces feel very sturdy. They don't feel brittle at all. They don't feel like they would break if I put pressure on them. In fact, some of them feel even stronger than real Lego pieces. The only thing I would say that isn't too well built is the roof here. I wouldn't say it's only connected by these two plates. These two plates and then the bar that's going across, that's only how it's connected. Not a very strong connection. I would like to see a little bit of improvement of that. If you were to use minifigures from official Lego, you can fit 2 side by side in there, which is nice. And of course you have the back, which I guess you can put whatever you want in there. The dinosaur, which way did this go on? I think it was this. Nope, maybe it was the other way. Yeah, it was this way. So the dinosaur does not fit back here. So I guess you could just use it as like extra storage or put another minifigure back there. These fall off pretty easily on the side, these flick fire missiles, one on each side. This one on the side here doesn't stay in very well. And this build does have some specialized pieces too, like this one is much bigger than the Lego equivalent. And they have this big specialized piece. It's not exactly a windscreen, but it's like a windscreen border that has like mirrors attached to it. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of personal preference if you prefer a pre-built shape or you like to build up the shape. I think I prefer building up the shape of something more, but and the side doors do open like so. And yeah, it's pretty simple, but it's a very sturdy item. You can push that in. This is the other thing that I found to come apart relatively easy, is just this plate, this back plate is only attached by these 1x2 with bar handle, or is it the clips? It's actually attached by the two clips. But yeah, this is the other thing that comes off. But other than that, I don't really have any complaints about this thing. It's very sturdy, you know, it looks good. It has the play value. And that's all really I gotta say about this one. So now we'll move on to the big set. Now this one comes with a lot of stuff, so we'll start with the small stuff to get it over with and off the screen, because not even everything is being shown on screen right now. But we have this little satellite dish, kind of mini build off to the side here. Pretty self-explanatory. Can go up and down. These can be adjusted like that. Yeah, little satellite. I'm actually not sure what this is supposed to be. Maybe like some... It looks like it would be electrified. Maybe to keep the dinosaur in place. But these do move. You can adjust this bar up and down if you want. But yeah, I'm not really sure what you could use this for. I guess it's just up to your imagination. Another little side build. And we do have a motorcycle, which seems a bit bare compared to the Lego one because it doesn't have that outer shell that would normally go on. But I think it's pretty good. And yeah, pretty self-explanatory for this. Does have a stud in the front. Couple studs on the sides you can attach things to. And you could put maybe a bar through here. But yeah, there's a little motorcycle. And we do get this big tree, which is built up using specialized pieces, but it is pretty large. As you can see, I can't even fit the whole thing on the screen. But it is bigger than the T-Rex equivalent. I'm just going to call this thing a T-Rex because that's what it looks like. But yeah, so it comes with this big tree. I don't know, little base. Not much to talk about it. It's a tree. Now on to the vehicles. We'll do the dinosaurs last. We got this Jeep. It's the exact same as the one I just reviewed for the smaller set. They're the same size. Whoop. They're the same size, just different color, same details, same everything. The back opens up. You could call it lazy, but I actually don't mind this because it's a good vehicle and it's a recolor, so I don't know, maybe like it's a team and they're deployed in different regions, so they just have the same model truck but recolored for that region. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really mind that it's the same vehicle just recolored. So I'm not going to go too far into this. We've already pretty much talked about this before. But it also does come with this helicopter, which is pretty nice. We have rotating blades on the top. We have the cockpit area that opens like so, and a piece just came flying off, and that will be one of my complaints. That's a Oh, there's a piece there that consistently comes flying off whenever I hold this thing. But we got a seat for a pilot in there. This does not have any windscreen through it, so you can just go right through it. I'm not sure if that would be a complaint, but again, I don't really see it as a huge deal. And then we got this hatch on the side that can open up and you can deploy a hook. This thing is impossible to reel. It barely moves. This is as fast as I can do it. This would take forever. So better just leave it on the end. Put it back in here. Now the top does not open to put anything inside. If we can get this back in here. Come on. See, the string's being a little difficult right now. Alright, we'll leave it like that. But the bottom back here does open. And we got some room in there. But what I'm surprised is that the motorcycle, even folding down, does not fit in here. It just barely sticks out. So I think you could really only use it for like other parts, or like if you wanted to have little crates as supplies, or maybe just throw a couple minifigures in there. Which is kind of disappointing that you can't put the motorcycle in there, but at least there's some space to do something with. And no mechanism on the helicopter blade, it's just taking the top and turning it yourself. But it's a pretty good sized vehicle. Remember that this does come with the Jeep as well. So I think it's a good combo of vehicles. And then the little propeller in the back. And that is the helicopter. Now the thing I'm sure most of you have been waiting for, the dinosaurs. We have another one of these raptors and the T-Rex. The raptor is the exact same as the previous one, just different color. Again, arms move, mouth opens, legs do not move, tail doesn't move, head doesn't move. But we have the T-Rex here, and as you can see, the legs are pre-posed, which personally I am not a fan of. I think a lot of people would actually prefer if actual Lego T-Rexes had legs like this, but personally, not for me. But they do move. Go all the way around. Whoop. Tail fell off. I wouldn't say that's too sturdy, but again, that's my fault for pulling on it, so it does go all the way around. You can hear ratcheted joints. Arms move. Head moves, rotates. Mouth opens and closes. It's got one. This is as far as it can open pretty much, and then close it. It is a little bit loose on the joint when it's closed, but it's not to the point where I think it would deduct points. And I can see this tail coming off a little bit. So we will do a comparison with this T-Rex to a standard Lego T-Rex. So here is our standard Lego T-Rex. It is bigger, but not by much. As you can see, it's just barely bigger. From the angle that the camera is at, it looks much bigger, but I'd say it's like less than a block. Less than a full block distance between the height of the T-Rex from Lego and this T-Rex. But obviously the T-Rex has much sturdier legs, thicker tail, the ratcheted tail that is... can't even take it off. It's very sturdy in there. But yeah, overall, I'd say pretty good deal. Now this whole set The dinosaur, the Jeep, the helicopter, the tree, the two little side mini builds retailed for $20. And if we take a set comparable to Lego, kind of comes with similar stuff, vehicle and dinosaur, you can see the price difference is huge. Again, the dinosaurs are much glossier. I think everyone would prefer the more matte finish. But overall, I have to say this is a great deal. Not this guy in here, but all this value, I'm not going to bring the helicopter back on and the tree and stuff, but you know what it came with. And I forgot to mention the small piece that keeps come flying off the helicopter, this little bar piece, antenna, goes right here. But pretty much anytime you pick it up, you know, you kind of grabbing it like this. So your finger's going to hit it, always flies off. But overall, what do you guys think of this company? Do you think that they have the potential to deliver some more sets that are worth the value in money? I think with a little tweaking in terms of like build design on how some things can be built for more integrity and more strength in the skeleton of their builds, I think that could be improved upon a little, like I said, for the roof. But overall, I'd say this is a really good deal. Again, the big set was $20. The smaller set that just came with the Jeep and the small Raptor was $7. I mean, I have to say that's a great deal for what you're getting. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And what do you think about LEGO competitors actually starting to put out some real quality stuff now? But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That would be awesome. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers as my first goal. And I'll see you in the next video.